Hello. Hey, y'all. It's me, Delores, the pastor's daughter. Hey, I know it's like super late, but today was actually a rest day for me. Well, technically, yesterday. Monday, the day after, um, first day of book launch. And you know what? You know what I decided? That we are going to make this a launch month instead of launch day. Okay, like let's just do it for the whole month. Let's just do something for the whole month. We're just going to make it a the virtual launch month, and then we'll end when the paperback comes out, which will be probably in about 30 days, right around that time frame. So then that's when we'll wrap up the virtual launch, and then it'll be like the paperback's out. So then that's a whole other thing. So yeah, let's just make a whole month of it. You know how y'all like to make y'all birthday the whole month. It's supposed to be a day, but y'all make it a whole month. So why can't I make this virtual book launch a whole month? Okay, like I'm totally in favor of that. Are y'all in favor of that? I know y'all are. We're gonna do it. It's just gonna make a whole month of it. Well, so yesterday, which was technically Monday, the day after book launch, I rested for most of the day. Well, I say that, but I actually did get out the house and I picked up my son. He got his hair twisted and stuff like that. And did y'all know he wrecked his car like not too long ago? And we haven't replaced it yet. Um, but yeah, so I did that, and then I went to my counseling appointment today. Remember, I told you guys yesterday that I had counseling today, and that that I'm really serious about that. Like I am serious about mental health. I don't um, tell someone to do something that I'm not doing myself. Um, I understand the severity of the things that I went through. And I believe it's important to make sure I keep that stuff in check, make sure I just keep a check on how I'm doing and all of that. Plus, you guys know like Sunday was a big day, the night before I could not sleep. Like I don't know. And then I just at some point decided that I wasn't going to stress, and just kind of let it happen how it's going to happen. So I just try to be, just more trusting. Like I trust God to, make a success of the launch. And that's exactly what happened because we made international best-selling author, you guys. Let me check my phone because I sure didn't do that yet. Author, you guys. Okay. Y'all can hear me. Yeah, so we reached national best-selling author status. I got the email this morning that I made that status, and once you make the status, you maintain the status. So there's a I get to put that the bestseller crest thing, the stamp on the cover of the book, and I'm hoping that at least that's what I'm going to be working for and praying for, is that the whole series is best-selling series. um but for this first book, we did it, you guys. We got international best-selling author status. Like that is huge. That is huge. So I mean, I have so many thank yous. I actually did a thank you video, and of course it was probably muted. I had gotten some alerts that it was muted because I put music to it. And I actually put the song Black Butterfly um to the video. It's the version that was sung by Tamia. I love that version. I love the original, but the the Tamia version just sounds, I don't know, like a little more up to date, the version that the way she sung it. And so that's the version that I put on the on my thank you video. But yeah, so it probably just got muted. But the reason I chose that song is because, I told you that's what my father used to call me, is Black Butterfly. And then I named my business Black Butterfly Enterprises. That's the business that, manages the book and, all of the stuff that has to do with it. So like I was telling you guys, it's like a whole, it's like a whole thing. I built a whole business now around um, the pastor's daughter, around this whole series, and um, eventually we'll progress into classes, courses, events and coaching and counseling and just all kind of stuff that we'll eventually get into. Um, but yeah, I'm excited. But this is like the first step in the right direction. This is huge, and this really like opens up doors, for this message to really meet the masses, really reach the masses. And I feel like that's the whole point. So like I said, you guys, I never really get too excited over things like this, over these type of accomplishments. Like, it's, first of all, I'm excited over it. Let me take that back, okay? But I keep it in perspective, like I'm happy about it, and I'm probably gonna celebrate, this weekend or something like that. but But yeah, I keep it in perspective because I know that there is a purpose for it. So I don't want to get too caught up in celebrating, or, you know, in, I don't know, elevating myself or anything like that. I'm just not really into any of that. I'm really more understanding that there is a purpose in what I'm doing, and I am very focused on that, and very intentional with the way I do things, um, which has been reflected. And, for us to even reach the international level, and then, I was telling you guys that part of the book takes place in Germany. So I'm really hoping that one day we'll be able to get the book translated into German. I mean, wouldn't that be awesome? So, yeah, like that's future plans. And I'm just, so grateful for you guys that are in support, because I mean, you're the reason why this happened. So that's why I say we did it, because we did it, it wasn't me, it was us. And so, man, I'm just grateful, grateful and understanding that, um, and first of all, God gets the glory in this, because so many lives will be changed and hopefully healed, and, you know. So yeah, that gives me a lot of joy. So yeah, so anyway, so about the counseling session today, you guys. So you already know I went in there and I was telling my counselor about how launch day went. And I had actually gotten the email this morning, like it came through my inbox. I don't know. I think I saw it maybe around 8 this morning. Well, Monday morning. And so then like I was just about to like go back to sleep. And after I gotten, the husband and the son off and everything. So I was gonna go back to sleep, and then I was like, well, let me just check my email. And yeah, I saw the message first thing this morning. So then when I went to my counselor, appointment, I had some good news to share. Of course, just telling him how launch day went. Said everything. Tells you guys, it's like I just decided, and I have to thank my husband for this too, because he always gives me like the that grace, and he makes me feel okay when I need to rest, like he never makes me feel guilty. And so that's a big deal. Like that's really a big deal because I'm so hard on myself about it. It's awesome that he, just is like, take it easy on yourself, he encourages me to do that. And so I do that. Um I believe him and I trust him and I know he would never um tell me wrong. So so I rested, but of course I did check that email this morning though. So I did check that email this morning and then I saw the good news and of course I called him immediately and was like, look, babe, we did it. We did it. So I have some really, really good news to share with the counselor. And then we talked about how I sent my brother a link for the free download too, right? So, and this is like I sent it to all my brothers, but I sent it to the brainwashed brother, so um he would obviously share it with my father. And me and my counselor was talking about, he was like, well, do you think that that my father read it? That's what he was asking me. And I was like, well, I sent it to my brother and I was like, my brother's probably reading it to him. And we just like, I don't know why we just got a whole kiki off of that, y'all. Like it was just the funniest thing. We got a whole full belly chuckle off of like I just said, oh my God. I hadn't even really thought about it. But when we talked about it, I had a mental picture of the two of them like sitting in like with my brother reading the book to my father. Y'all. Oh my God. So me and my counselor, we was laughing so hard about that. Just the whole mental picture of them sitting there and my father is, just like listening. I mean, because like what else can he do? You know? Maybe he finally just listen. you know? Which I feel like, maybe it's wrong for me to laugh. I don't know. Are y'all judging me for laughing? I'm laughing. You got to get some type of little victories here and there, and just chuckle about it. I don't think there's anything wrong with me chuckling about it. It's funny. But yeah, so I wonder how them jokers are doing. And um my father's getting an earful of that book. Because I know he ain't gonna read it himself. He gonna have my brother read it to him. Oh my God. Which is essentially my brother's gonna read my father's words to him. Which I think is great. That's the way it should be. Hmm. But anyway, so yeah, that's how that went. And I was telling him that I was feeling a little bit better. And that's, it has a lot to do with, listening to my body and getting rest when I need to. But it also has a lot to do with getting this book out, and just finally releasing it. I'm telling you, I feel lighter. Like I feel like I just got, part of this weight off. There is still more to the series, so there's still more that's going to be shared. And then um, moving forward, you guys are going to be so shocked about how we're going to actually talk about this book and analyze it. I really believe, I know that God gave me a brilliant idea and I just cannot wait to share it with you guys. I'm thinking that it's probably going to end up being on Sunday because, what I said moving forward was that I wanted Wednesdays and Sundays to be my main live days, like where I do live broadcasts, and then my other days will probably be more of pre-recorded videos and content and some teachings. But But yeah, so like Sundays will definitely be my main live day, and for obvious reasons, right? Because it's the pastor's daughter, so we're talking about um, religious narcissism and how it was used to manipulate people in the church. So I think that's a really good day to really talk about those topics. But anyway, so yeah, that happened, and then what else? I go back to see him again in 8 weeks. I go like every 6 to 8 weeks. No, it's like 8 weeks, every 8 weeks. Um, I think six is a little too soon, so we do every 8 weeks. So like I'm on top of it, you guys. Like I do not play about my therapy. I do not play at all about it. And I encourage find somebody you can trust. I've had the same counselor since I moved back here in 2014. So I've been seeing the same counselor since then. And obviously I like him, which is why I've kept him. But if you are seeing a counselor that you don't like, then just find another one. Find somebody that aligns with what you need. There are counselors that specialize in different things. So it depends on what you're going through in your life that you may find it's easier to talk to um, a counselor that specializes in that area. you know so you guys have to just keep that in mind, that there's a lot of people out there that are in the helping profession, that aren't um, trying to manipulate and use and misuse and abuse you. And you got people like me who are out here now, who's taking on that purpose of making sure, like looking at, analyzing, exposing these people who are helping professions who are abusing people and manipulating and controlling and all that stuff. So, yeah, that's the way it is. What it is. Yeah. So that was my day, and but like I said, I'm excited. I kind of felt guilty though, because I was like, if I just made international best-selling author status, why am I here resting? Like, should I be up working hard? But sometimes you have to rest, especially when you've gotten such good news. You just like rest a little bit and then, get right back to it. So that's what I'm in here doing now. I came in here and I've been sitting down checking some emails, and I know that some people, I believe that if you received a free download link from me and you did not use it, within like that 24-hour period of launch day, then you probably will have to pay now, because it was only for a certain period of time. And it was that, partially that marketing strategy that helped me to reach the bestseller status in that day. So that was kind of like the whole point of it. And because this topic is not really comfortable for a lot of people, and sometimes there are opportunities there that will help you to reach the masses, help to get my voice out, basically. And that's why I chose to work with this company, to help to promote and market my book so that it would make that status. And then to review my book and make sure, that it was quality to reach that status. So, once they read the book and, they were impressed with it, because, I told you guys before about it. And So yeah, so that's why I decided to, because I really believe that this um that my book and the information that I share within it needs to reach the masses. I truly believe that. And I think that this is an issue that is going on, that happens between, it like there's just no exempt race. There's no exempt gender. There's um, just it's everywhere. This toxic level of narcissism um, and people using religion and faith and spirituality as a vehicle for um, abusive treatment. I just look, I have no tolerance for it at all. You know, I have no tolerance for it at all. But I am aware that some people are unaware that they are being harmful. And so I feel like this is a good way for people to raise their awareness, and make a change. It's not for the purpose of convicting people, you know, in both spiritually and naturally. It's not for that purpose. It's for the purpose of well, it's for that purpose as well, but it's also for the purpose of prevention and and pretty much just stopping people in their tracks. We make a strong statement like this, it'll be a shock to people. They'll realize how important it is, and it'll stop them in their tracks. A lot of people will change course, will change because of this. They'll be like, oh my God, I never really realized that, and that was wrong. And I believe that a lot of relationships will be because of it. So that's why it was important for me to work with company, work with is in the company is called Bestseller Academy, and um, and I also the Bestseller Academy, you guys, and I also worked with Stephanie Newell in Life of a Writer. She was my writing coach that I hired on um, when I felt that I had gotten a really good, you know, framework, and I had written a lot, and I had gotten to the point where I did, guidance, you know, and so that's when came on board. Stephanie Newell came on board. So I have worked with some wonderful people that you guys will see me do video shouts out to here shortly, within the next couple days. But y'all, this is amazing. And I thank you guys so much. And thank you for hearing my story, and thank you for supporting me. Um, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But anyway, so let me get off of here, and I think I'm just gonna, I don't know, rest a little bit more and then get back started. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff in store for you guys, and yeah, so it's going to be exciting here moving forward. Now that the book is out, I'm going to be dropping audio recordings and everything. So y'all need to just stay tuned. Make sure you have your notifications on, you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, so we're going to do this. All right, y'all. Love you. Bye bye for now.